Welcome to the Kuryakyn Garage. On this episode, I'm going to show you the DOT certified Panacea taillight system. So the first thing we're going to do is remove the stock taillight by removing the two screws on both sides. Unplug the taillight base. And once you have the stock taillight removed, you want to clean the chrome base really well so the new gasket can adhere properly. The gasket should always be adhered to the taillight base, not to the taillight lens itself. Next, we're going to install the plug. Now, since this is a twin cam model, it actually has a plug here in the lower left. Older models, we have an 1157 style socket that will allow you to plug the taillight in. Also included in the kit, you'll notice these 3 extra wires right here. This is just if you want to add another type of accessory. They give you a little plug here in the kit. You get a ground and a brake and a run wire. We're not going to be adding anything else, so we'll just go ahead and tuck this away in the center part here. This black and white wire will be the only 2 wires that attach to the Panacea taillight. Then next, we can attach the taillight. Now the Panacea taillight includes this control module that needs to be plugged in under the seat. Before we get to that though, we've decided we're going to do the complete package and change these outboard turn signals to Panacea LED inserts as well. Panacea turn signals plug in to the bulb socket and are held on by the stock 2 screws. Okay, here we are underneath the seat of this Softail. We're going to locate the 8-pin plug for the main wiring harness for the entire rear fender of the bike. Unplug it. We're going to plug in that controller we talked about earlier. Just plugs right in line on all 96 and up models. Now, there's a couple of switches on here that you can use. The Panacea mode means that the taillight is going to have the turn signals built in as well as the outboard turn signals because we have Panacea turn signals on the outside too. DOT mode is going to shut the turn signals and the flashing brake light off in the taillight. It's DOT approved. Over on this side here, you have the option of switching to Panacea turn signals, which we've installed on this bike, or if you have an LED from another company or just regular glass incandescent 1156 bulbs, you're going to want to switch this over to stock or other turn signals. I've already got those set up. Now, as far as these 2 plugs right here, these are made for load equalizers. Load equalizers compensate for the loss of load when you add an LED turn signal. The good rule of thumb is you need to have 1 load equalizer for every pair of LED turn signals. Front or back of the bike doesn't matter. So for the rear, we're going to go ahead and plug in this load equalizer. This one here is blue because the bike has an alarm. And we have a second load equalizer. This load equalizer actually comes with the front LED turn signal inserts, which we're also going to install on this bike. Very similar to the rear. Now before we get this situated away, we'll go ahead and test the system, make sure everything works, put the seat back on and button it up. Okay, looks like everything's working back here. Now the benefit of the Panacea taillight system is you'll get chevron arrows in the taillight, and the outboard turn signals, regardless of the color of the lens, are always going to show up as running lights and brake lights in red, but turn signal in amber. And speaking of lens color, Kuryakyn offers this entire setup in a low profile taillight or deluxe taillight, and you can get the entire lens kit in either smoke lenses or red lenses. Until next time, we'll see you then.